next millennium. 2 till 4 a.m. Radio 1. Music for the next millennium. Radio 1. 2 till 4 a.m.
As I looked across the still waters, a voice spoke to me from the darkness. It said, "This is a threshold to your subconscious, the unfathomed depths of your mind. Herein, you will find enlightenment and inner peace. Here, your horizons have no limitations. For this is your Dreamworld."
In the zone with a great Grooverider on Radio 1. and welcome to another edition of the Drum and Bass Show here on Radio 1, aka The Zone with me this week, Grooverider. Gotta say many thanks to my co-party Tim Westwood. 3 hours of the best RAP hip-hop music you will ever hear this side of the Atlantic. Do remember you can catch Tim between 9 and midnight tomorrow night, Saturday, for part 2 of the UK Rap Show. But we flip the script, turn the page. We step up into the sound of drum and bass for the next 2 hours with me, Grooverider. It's all on board tonight. We got something very, very special, something that's never been seen or heard of in the UK, as far as I know, not on a drum and bass show anyway. But we've got 5 young men representing the west side of the UK. They go by a few names. You'll know them as Full Cycle. You'll also know them as Reprazent. One by one, they'll be joining me tonight here directly. We're going to be conversing, we're going to be talking, we're going to be playing some music. We're just going to be dealing with the program tonight. And we're going to be dealing with the issues. You know about the issues. So stay here, keep it locked. It's Radio 1 with me, Grooverider. We're operating between 97 and 99 FM, and that's probably the last time I'm going to say that tonight. Just displaying some new talent. This is a new outfit, go by the name of Delta.
Yo, Groove, what's going on? What's going on? Todd Terry in the house, Grooverider. Ignite that. Make it happen, you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes people have got to remember, not always it's about the big dogs and the players of this circuit. Sometimes you've got to bring through the new talent. That's a new outfit, go by the name of Delta. And that's something entitled Mirage. Got to say many thanks to everybody who represented on the Radio 1 live dates. 4 smashing shows. Got to say many thanks to everybody in Aberdeen, everybody at NY Sushi in Sheffield, the Matrix in Reading, there's one more. I'm looking at my producer for the last one. What was it, Andy? Sorry? I already said Sheffield. Done Aberdeen. Excuse me? Reading. Done Reading. There's one more. I'm sure it was 4. Leicester University. That's it. You see? I have to remember everything here. So many thanks. We'll be hitting the road show once again next year sometime. Hopefully it'll be in a more summery kind of period. Touching something from Alex Reece alongside Utah Jazz. And I thought Alex had gone a bit quiet over the last couple of years, but obviously he's been getting his nut down. So let's have a listen to this.
Grooverider on Radio 1.
DJSS representing around about now, in tune to the great Grooverider on the Radio 1.
just locked on. It's Grooverider here. We're on the drum and bass show here on Radio 1. And you know what? It's about time we brought in two of our guests from Full Cycle. So I've got to say good evening to Sirs, Di and DJ Crust.
Good evening.
Ah, you sound so sweet. So what's happening, guys?
Chilling, man. Just in the place, you know.
Yourself, Crust?
I'm okay, bro.
Yeah, getting your nut down, yeah?
Trying to.
Right, because as you were saying to me earlier, you've been like working some things in the studio, so how is that going?
It's good, man. We just set ourselves a schedule right now. You know, we've been touring for this year, so we haven't had much time to go now, but the time that we have spent in the studio right now, we're working on a new thing, Kamanchi project.
Right.
Which is, it's going good. We've got a new track we're gonna hear later on.
Yeah.
And we've been working with a few vocalists, a few musicians, and just trying to create some new thing for Full Cycle right now.
So what is that, an actual album project, or is it just like a few singles and just go from there kind of thing?
At the moment, we've got kind of a 6-track album planned.
Oh, right.
A mini album.
A mini album, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
we're heading for that for now.
Right.
But it's going well, you know.
So, like, what's the sort of schedule, release dates-wise, and, you know, because we've got some real train spotters here, so if you two say you're making a tune, everybody wants to know when it's going to be landing, and, you know, because a lot of these guys get disheartened with, you know, they hear about the projects and they never seem to see them.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and program it kind of early, middle next year. I won't say a specific time, but...
Yeah, but it's still in production, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, what's going to be different about that project that's been different, you know, that's just,
well,
you know, from your other projects, I suppose?
We've done, the track we're going to hear is a track with a vocalist called Kia.
Yeah. That's from, that's Lady Miss Kia from
that's right.
Formula of Delight back in the day.
Yeah. We met up with her in Miami. Just kind of hang out and then hit her off and talked about going to the studio. And came back here. She came down for a couple of days. You know, we just worked. You know, we just had fun with it. Yeah.
And, well, not her, just the track. Yeah,
just the music.
Yeah. Music, bro. It's all about the music, man.
Okay, no box samples going on. You know me, come on.
Just for the music groove.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel that.
Yeah, it went well though, you know. We got a result and stuff, and you know, we're still finishing the tidy up the last little bits of the album.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the main skeletons down.
That's good. So Kamanchi, where did that name come? Is that something that you guys have been using before? I'm sure that name rings a bell.
Yeah, we've had a few tracks out. I mean, what happens when we go into the studio? We kind of we just go in, and whoever's there, we work together, and we're in there, we're catching two vibes, so we just come up with a pseudonym or whatever. Me and Dice Kamanchi, Roni and Di, we call something else. Sav and myself, we got another name, and so. I couldn't say where Kamanchi came from, but...
You guys must have about 1 million pseudonyms, man. You know, seriously.
We're trying to keep them to a minimum.
Yeah. So you've done a project on Excel form just recently?
Yeah, we did the Breakbeat Era project and stuff. You know, it came out. Yeah, you know,
you're doing a little live rack dropping with that as well, yeah? Yeah,
the live show went out, you know, we toured the world and stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
so is there any more developments for that to happen again?
Yeah, you know, we're making music every day, so, you know, we hopefully have an album lined up for that next year.
Oh, that's great.
We've got a lot of the instrumental tracks are done already. We just need to get them to, you know...
Get the vocalists and just tidy them up, touch them up, yeah. Okay. So, all right, we're going to play this Kamanchi track. What is it called, out of interest?
Back to Funk.
Okay.
Come on and funk with me. I'm gonna make it funky. Come on. Right or wrong, there is a feel to meet you there. There's no barriers that keep us from seeing just who we are. Categories, stereotypes, we do we like. We're funkin' our life. No categories, stereotypes, we do we like. We're funkin' our life. I'm going back to funky grooves. If you want there, let me take you. I'm gonna make it funky. I'm going back to funky grooves. If you want there, let me take who I am. No category, stereotype. I do what I like, fuck my life. No category, stereotype. I do what I like, fuck my life. You remind me what the fuck was put here for. Come on. You remind me what the fuck was put here for. I'm gonna make it funky. You remind me what the fuck was put here for. Come on. You remind me what the fuck was put here for. I'm going back to those funky grooves. If you weren't there, then let me take you. I'm gonna make it funky. I'm going back to those funky grooves. If you weren't there, then let me take you. I'm gonna make it funky. You remind me what the funk was put here for. You remind me what the funk was put here for. You remind me what the funk was put here for. You remind me what the funk was put here for. I'm gonna make it funky.
That's DJ Crust alongside DJ Di, aka Kamanchi.
Yo, bad boy Joe! Bad boy Joe!
And that's the track entitled Back to Funk, forthcoming on Full Cycle. Do you know what? As I just said to you, I forgot how well Lady Miss Kia can sing, you know.
Yeah, man.
What happened to me? Do you know what? I was actually watching a video with her in it, like from back in the day, like a few days ago. So that's like that's just me rattling on about a load of crap anyway.
Very exceptional singer. Very
damn fine, you know.
She's got a vibe about her. She's got a different, whole new.
It's all about, and soon will in her persona anyway.
Yeah,
because if you know her, you know she's madcat, man. She's all right, man.
She's universal. She's got a universal flow.
So like, just moving away from that for a minute. I know you must have been asked this 1,001 times, and I'm going to ask each and every one of you here tonight. But what is your take on the state of drum and bass today? Gosh. No, I'm not saying like in a negative way, but you know if Gus, we talk about issues here,
yeah,
right? So I'm always getting all this negative feedback about from outside other genres about how drum and bass has slided down and all that, but I'm here and I can't see it.
Right now, drum and bass is a bigger issue than it ever was. Do you know what I mean?
Now we're making Sov angry. Because Sov's just steamed in now.
I don't speak.
He's not waiting for part 3. He's coming in now. Furthermore, it's coming, Sov.
Yeah, man. Drum and bass is bigger now than it ever was to me. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think you like it? Do you think it's a name thing or?
No, I think it's a slow, gradual upward direction, and it's been going there for a long time. Those of us that know, and we've been in it for a long time, we know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? The media and the hype get interested in it, and all of a sudden they push it up to a certain level where it might not have been ready for that level.
See, sometimes I get confused myself because I'm so far in that I can't actually step out and look at what's going. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, me too. But like we're here now on Radio 1. Do you know what I mean? Radio 2 or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? We're on the radio, right? But it's still 2 o'clock in the morning. It's still 2 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
You know what? It still hasn't been accepted. Look how long hip hop took to break.
Realistically, it's only just breaking in this country.
It's only just breaking. Do you know what I mean?
Realistically,
but it's a big following. Do you know what I mean? There's a next generation coming through, and next year there'll be another generation coming through. School leavers every year.
You got certain people out there trying to control a certain thing that they haven't got control of, trying to put their name to it, trying to say that they're the ones responsible for a certain sound or a certain type of music that's been around long before them and will be around long after them.
Do you know what? I sometimes, because people throwing this one at me, did people sign did major labels sign drum and bass acts because they wanted to keep them down so they could push their Kylie Minogues of this world. Sometimes, like, I have to question that to see if that is really real. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's a few that get through, don't get me wrong, but I always hear about people's LPs in production, and when the LP comes, it doesn't come. Do you understand what I'm saying? It comes out, but it's not the press like a Kylie Minogue or what else I can say, a Sting or something like that. Because at the end of the day, we're all musicians, so we should be all on a par.
We're still climbing up. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is about drum and bass. We all know that we created our own scene. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
It took a long time, and we're still climbing up, and it's still a struggle. Nothing ain't easy, and we just got to keep going with it. Do you know what I mean?
See, like, I think people get confused because not every artist gets a top 40 hit, but we never built this thing.
We never aim for top 40.
That's right. We never built this thing on that. If we get top 40s,
great.
Hey, listen, I'll take me out and say, you know what? That's great stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But we never built that thing on top 40 hits. So, like, anyway, it's just me getting confused with people.
But
anyway,
there is a standard that's been set now. Do you know what I mean? And we like to progress and keep bettering the last tune that was made. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it moves forward. And that's what keeps people interested. Do you know what I mean?
Let's slide back out of that. But just talk about your project, Suv, the Real Time project. How'd that come about?
Real Time is something that I've been trying to put together, which kind of the next track we're going to play you is a track called Rain, and it uses drum and bass techniques, but it ain't quite fully drum and bass, but it is because, like, a lot of things are coming out of drum and bass.
Well, it's not somebody's perception of drum and bass.
Nah, you know, labels are on stuff and whatever. I call it music, future music, whatever you want to call it. But
that's what we're doing here, man.
But you know, the two-step things come out of drum and bass. Do you know what I mean? Even the little hip-hop R&B tunes that sounded like, you know, like they got some little drum and bass techniques
we know,
in it.
Come on, man.
All that
the programming. You see, you're an engineer, you know, you're all engineers, so you all know these guys are programming, like, I'd like to say a stronger word, but they're programming the hell out of our tunes, to get what I'm saying, and just using a different tempo.
Go on, say it, mate. Just get it out, get off your chest, mate.
But, you know, I think drum and bass, personally, I think drum and bass is the most music which is pushing the equipment and the elements to the full. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do with this Real Time thing at the moment. It's kind of like, you know, it's fast, it's slow, it's hip-hop, it's not, it's drum and bass, it's house, whatever.
So are any of the other guys involved in this project? So is it
hopefully I'm going to get a couple of remixes off the guys. Roni's already promised me one. I'm not sure, you know what I mean, but I'm just gonna keep my head down and carry on with it. It's not quite finished, but I know I've sent you a CD. I hope you play some of the stuff.
Definitely.
See what happens.
I'm feeling a couple of them little vocal things, man. I'm feeling a couple of them little vocal things.
I've got some a Latino kind of project I'm working on as well, which is coming in the near future, I hope.
So you're just trying a few styles, basically?
Yeah, I'm open-minded, man. I'm open to play with anything, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because, like, we've been waiting, because every other, you know, Crust has had an LP out, Die alongside Roni has had an LP out each, so we've all been waiting for your solo kind of project.
Good.
You know what I mean? So
good.
Power to you, sir. Power to you. Let's get on with this Real Time project thing.
rough, dangerous.
Boo off the whole business.
Do you know what? I'm going to take that part there and make a jingle out of that. So we just going to keep that part, right? Remember? Okay. Anyway, we move on. That's the Real Time project featuring Virginia, aka DJ Sub. It's not Virginia, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway. So let's talk about the Latino project a bit more intensely. What's the difference between the Real Time project and the Latino project, basically?
Well, the Latino project is more of a sub thing, you know, and it's a chance for me to experiment a bit more and do my crazy shit. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a bit weird. Yeah, yeah. And I like to try different little angles.
So how would you mean?
He's so weird, you know, Groove. I'm not going to.
I was just about to say how you call yourself weird. You know?
I don't mind.
He's a weird one.
I don't mind. I'm far away from normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody's got a bit of that in them, but you may be carrying it further than most people.
It's all good as long as it comes out in the music.
Well, that's what it's about, you know. Because, like, at the end of the day, if you have no identity in music, then what kind of a musician are you?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's a good thing about Full Cycle. We are all like individuals as well, and I think different styles come out, and you can see.
Yeah, definitely.
And Full Cycle is a label which is breaking new sounds and new styles all the time. So
definitely, always new artists. So let's talk about Full Cycle for a brief second, man. Do you know what I mean? As the label, what's happening there? Because I know you guys are always pushing that for new artists and all that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, as the label's coming right back on its feet again, because we're kind of like, we had a lot of stuff going on with Reprazent and the breakbeat era thing, the coded language.
Got so many projects going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on, so we kind of neglected the label in a little way.
Yeah.
Positively, because we had a lot of other stuff to get on with. But now we're back and we're strong, and there's releases that are coming out.
They're flying out.
Coming out of our ears.
Yeah. So, like, any new names to look out for, like within Full Cycle?
Well, there's a Surge.
Splash, yeah, I'm gonna say we
Easy Mate. I'm on that one. I'm on that. Easy Mate.
We had the Through the Eyes project come out earlier this year. That's like part 1.
Yeah.
And we've done a part 2 to the album, presented by me, and that's coming out in the States, in America.
Yeah, so like I've noticed, like through with those Through the Eyes albums, there's different tracks floating on different regions and kind of things. What's all that about?
I'm confused.
The idea was just to give a different territory, a different little taste.
Yeah.
So that Europe will get one taste, Japan will get something else, America will get something else.
Yeah, as I keep telling you, there's a lot of train spotters there. So is there a chance for them to pick up some of those, say like they want the American edition of Through the Eyes? Is it possible for them to pick that up in the UK?
Yeah, different territories will be picking up on it. Just because it's released in America, don't mean you won't be able to get it here. You'll still be able to get it. It'll come over.
Yeah.
But, that's coming out on February the 6th in the US only.
Okay.
Also, D Products.
That's the guy. Yeah, I know about D Project. He had a little thing a little while ago.
That's right.
What's happening with him then?
Yeah, he's coming through, man. He's working hard.
Yeah.
He's been doing the engineering for us. Yeah. Sorry, Ronnie keeps on trying to speak to me in telepathy language here. We're getting a bit confused.
I don't know why Ronnie don't just grab the mic and speak himself. What's the matter?
Take the mic.
Come true, Jay. Come true.
Take the mic.
Rough. True, Jay. Come true.
What's going on, Groove?
What's happening, right?
What are you saying, Groove?
You know me. I'm just here, trying to cornerstone the things,
Yeah, we're doing the same thing. It's good to see you.
Man.
It's nice.
Always
the
a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure.
The show is nice and tight. I'm hearing it every week. That's all good.
Thank you, sir. But let's go straight into we're going to play this Latino project, right? We're going to play Nina. Then we're going to come back. We're going to hit that Represent thing.
Nina.
Excuse me, sir. Nina. Right? We've got to hit the accent thing. Just get the Spanish rolling right. Okay. Right, so let's hit that, Andy. And then we're going to come back with the Represent, and we're going to talk about In the Mode and so forth and so forth.
Boricua, niña, venga mosquita.
You see what I mean? See, you could have added that little piece in there now.
I tried to tell him, you know, Groove, but he kept kicking me out of the studio. I said, Sub, I've got a verse for you. I've got some verses for you. Just let me bust it. And he just kept kicking me out of the studio.
Didn't want to hear it.
No, man. Didn't want to hear it, you know. They don't want to know nowadays, Groove. It's getting hard. Hard times.
So, like, if you just locked on, you're here with me, Grooverider on Radio 1. This is the Drum and Bass Show, aka The Zone. Tonight, I'm joined by DJ Suv, Roni Size, DJ Crust, the MC Dynamite, and DJ Di. Just making beer noise, filming out the whole thing.
Beer noise, films, movies, merchandise, breaking the mics, everything.
So, let's talk about Reprazent briefly. Well, not briefly, but, you know, you've had a major album out, you know, your second album, In the Mode.
Second album, yeah.
Fine album, totally different from the first album.
You think so? I think there's the elements of both.
Listen, there's elements of, because it's you, don't get me wrong, it's you guys, so you're going to have elements of what you do. But it's, you know, a lot of people would say, myself will say, the last album was more funky than this album. But it's a different thing. It's a different era. It's a different thing.
I think that the last album really represented the state of where the scene was at the time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where we was at the time.
That's right.
I think that was like back in 94, 95.
That was then.
96.
Turn the page.
You know, now we're in the year 2000. And,
that's right.
You know, a lot of things are changing that.
So have you had a lot of people come up to you and say, "Oh, well, Ron, that's not the same album that's not New Forms, is it?" But it's not meant to be. That's the whole point. If you wanted New Forms, you go and buy it, didn't you? You know, that's what I say to people.
You just said it right there, Groove. Pretty obvious, man.
Do you know what I mean?
We ain't here to make no reproduction of first. You got to take it to the next level. So what's the point? What's the point?
Thank you, sir.
What is the point?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? When you go shopping for a coat, you look for the next lick. You don't buy the same coat you got already.
Thank you.
You don't buy the same kicks you've got already.
Thank you.
That's right. I see you busting a new... you know what I mean?
As I say, you know me.
But, you know, I think that we took elements of what we learned from Reprazent previous before, and we brought it forward. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there that we want to come and see the shows to understand what we're
You're
about.
doing fantastically well with this album, though.
You know, and
from what I can see. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen you, you know, I see you on the Jules Holland show, for Christ's sake. You know, how big do you want to be? How big does it get? You don't get bigger than that. Do you get what I'm saying? In my eyes, you know, as a drum and bass artist, so somebody who's not really, we're not really accepted in the media as we should be. You know, as it really should be, as a, you know, a main player kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, you've been there for X amount of years. We're main players in music, not even just drum and bass corner, not even the dance music corner, but within music. Because I've heard people talk about you that are, you know, the hierarchy of music. You get what I'm saying? Not just dance music. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. So you've been touring.
Yeah, the live shows are something that really have taken, you know, a long time to get right. A lot of people said that, you know, it's not going to work, but we kind of, you know, took the ball by the horns and made it happen.
How can it not work? I saw your live shows first time round.
That's right, but, you know, we're all about, like, you know, taking the challenge. We've toured all over Europe. We've done the British tours. We want to say thanks to everyone who's come out and supported us. Mm-hmm. On Sunday, we're off to Japan. We're going to do like a 2 weeks in Japan.
Oh, they're looking for you. I just come back from there like this week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They're looking for you, like, you know.
And then we're off to Australia.
Hi.
As well.
Mushi mushi? Arigato. That's the only 3 words I picked up over there. You know what I mean? And I made a little trip to Evisu, but that was it. But so you're off to Japan.
We'll go to deep.
So you're off to Japan for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we'll do some shows there.
Right, do you know exactly where you're going?
You know, we're going to Osaka.
Yeah, Tokyo, of course, yeah.
Usual. Akihabara.
And what is it, the live show going on over there?
The whole thing, the whole live show.
Right, and with DJing as well included, or?
Yeah, I think Southern Die, Krusty, they're DJing as well. So.
Yeah.
We're going to spin, we're going to spray some graffiti, we're going to hold a raffle, we're going to get a casino set up. I mean, we don't go over there just to a live show group, we go over there with the whole entourage.
You go for the whole show.
We're going with the car boot sale. We're doing the whole thing. I mean, I'm making money out there. They love those old Nikes. You know the stories, man. I'm selling them.
See. So, like, you were actually in the middle of a world tour by the looks of it to me.
Yeah, we've got Australia as well coming up, you know, in the new year.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're just going through the process at the moment of just making sure that the record is being well perceived. And, yeah, people do, you know, suspect that the New Forms was going to be the second part. But we had to take it to the next step. And the people who come and support us, come and watch us on stage, will understand this record.
Showing you pure love still.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it's all good. You know, we're 300,000 records in.
Yeah.
You know, on the worldwide level. That's you know, that's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're not doing bad, you know what I mean? It's good. We just want to all the people that got into to represent for the right reasons before, we want them to still be there for us now. We don't want it to be like a fly-by-night thing.
No, you got to have your hardcore status, you get what I'm saying? And they're the ones that really will represent you right through your musical career. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and dealing with dealing with the touring, there's 5 of you on the road. Does it ever get a bit hectic for you and a bit too much, and you think one day, I can't go through with this? Because I know it is really strenuous.
I think you have to take the title of the album, which is called In the Mode. Before we went out on the road, everyone learned so much about each other, learned about travelling.
Because you've all been friends for years, right?
Yeah, but this time we've all come back and everyone is like, we know what's expected of each other.
Yeah.
You know, we know about giving each other space, about being on stage, and about just being around each other. And that's important. Most bands split up because they hate each other after like being around each other for like 6 weeks. So what we learned is about being around each other and, you know, living together on the road so we can tour and so we can do these things and enjoy it even more. And that brings out the best in your performance.
Because I have to recommend you lot, because like 5 of you are all individual artists within your own right. And you all seem to come together and you're just having a laugh, sitting down. There's no egos being thrown around. I love all that, man. You know what I mean? I got to respect that because that's a lesson in life. You get what I'm saying? For a lot of people, that's a lesson. Do you get what I'm saying? That you don't think that you're above anybody, no matter what you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's a real lesson to a lot of people.
Do you know what, Groove? You sound like a music politician, you know.
Listen, let me tell you something. Man, I'm a 33-year-old man, you know, and I've seen a lot of lectures. I've seen a lot of shit over the years. You get what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot come, Ronnie, and I've seen a lot go. Right? And that's, you know, it's after time. It's either drugs mashing up people or their egos. It's either one or the other, and I've seen them all come and go. You get what I'm saying? And I've seen you lot come in, and you've been here for what, 8-9 years, something like that.
Yeah,
and you're still all together, and you're still all together. So you know, I've got to commend that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a lot of time you're gonna ever see that happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Even like little Fleabag groups like the Spice Girls, they can't really hold their crap together. Then they've been down the road 3 years. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's like they start doing the individual projects and everything starts sliding. You get what I'm saying? But you're here, you still got your core base, you're still having a joke with each other. You go on the road, you're with each other 24/7 at some certain points. You're still holding it. I've got to commend you, mate.
It's like the drum and bass scene. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, we've all got to fight, man. We've all got to fight. You get what I'm saying? But Hype Williams.
Do you know what? I think that we're going to get to a stage, right, where we're starting to find out the learning lesson and the process of making videos.
Yeah.
Groove, I know you know already.
Wait, I've tried a thing.
And to me, the way that this music is going to really, really travel around the world is by people, the kids seeing their idols on video, to see them, do you know what I mean, the dance routine, seeing their performance. And, you know, we're shooting the next video is going to be called Dirty Beats. The track is off the In The Mode album.
Yeah.
The next video we're starting to shoot in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And we're taking it to, you know, we're finding people that can work with us. We've got this new guy, Jake Nava.
Yeah.
It's going to be something that, you know, we're going to learn from and take it to the next video until we get the perception correct. And I think when we get the right video, I think then a lot of people will be able to understand and see what is going on, you know, in the music. I think like, the music's important, but as well as the music, there's a lot of other visual aspects I think that we need to venture in.
So like when you're in the studio, like laying a track down and all that, are you thinking that far ahead towards your video as well, and how that's going to be shaped up around the tune?
But you know, because we don't have that much control over the budgets and over so many things. But you know, we try and get the best we can out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
what was it like working with a guy like Hype Williams? Anyway, I've got to really ask.
We went to Hollywood to shoot a flicks. How about that?
Big time dogs.
How about that? We went to Hollywood and we shot a flicks.
Right.
That's what I can say for that one.
What more can you do? Do you get what I'm saying? Your parents must be so proud, man. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, no, we don't grow up expecting like that. You go in there, bang out 2 beats, see what can go on. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, you're taking things to a different level, especially with this music. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know, as I say, I've got to commend you, man. So, like, the live shows going off, the videos going off. What's next for Reprazent after In The Mode?
I think that is important now that each person involved in Reprazent and in Full Cycle are now ready to be able to put their own perception across, their own projects across.
Yeah.
You know, i.e. the Sub, the Kamanchi, the Die, the Crust. You know, even Dynamite's got his projects lined up for sometime next year or maybe
well, we've got to talk about that soon as well.
2006 at this rate.
Hey, don't even spread those rumours, man. That's how rumours start, brother. We're just saying how nice we are as a unit, and you start making waves already in the same interview.
Hold on. Don't worry, you know what, Groove, there's one thing for sure, everyone's got issues.
We all got issues, man, that's what it's all about. They ain't gonna live without issues, man.
Got small bass oil.
I'm not even laughing, you know.
So what, we're gonna touch this Dirty Beats track from the album In The Mode.
Yeah, for real. I think, you know, we try to do something a bit in, you know, more vocal based, let Dynamite show his talents.
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
This is just one of them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Coming down, new sound, you should be thankful. 30 riffs, 30 beats, and 30 samples. Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel. Front rows, back rows, getting trampled. Coming down, new sound, you should be thankful. 30 riffs, 30 beats, 30 samples. Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel. Front rows, back rows, getting trampled. What? You thought we just left the scene alone? Got some front page headlines and just ran from out the zone? You're mad? I think you're having trouble understanding what it it takes to fly the globe and keep the crowds demanding more of the type of the beats you felt. Kind of smoothness you associate to cream that melts all over tracks. Distinctive patterns are created, like an emblem on the grill that says it's highly rated. You figured it out? How much energy when we lash it out? How much goes into a stage show when we move and bash it out? Iron them out. It's no coincidence we're up here. It's not a lucky team who had a lucky run and cup year. Coming down, new sound, you should be thankful. 30 riffs, 30 beats, and 30 samples. Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel. Front rows, back rows, getting trampled. You can't buy a scratch card and jump it this hard and bust the kind of moves that cut the bone and leave you scarred. There's thought behind the picture, faith behind the faces. Take a look around, see who leads and who chasing. Advancing, I don't care how you feel, just keep dancing. You heard me? I jump an extra tight and flow superbly, cause it's coming. Open up the gates, keep it running. Never been the ones to clutch and start slumming. That's an easy ride. Rather sail a storm than a gentle tide. I find it more exciting, and besides I think it's justified that we should blow. Skydiving the logo, let the people know. 40,000 feet is still climbing, check out the ratio. You're gonna wait until we're gone until you realize it's a masterpiece. Treat it like a prisoner who's got no chance of a quick release. Or realize it's precious and discover the truth. And let signals be the marker point that reach for the roof. Coming down, new sound, you should be thankful. 30 riffs, 30 beats, 30 samples. Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel. Front rows, back rows, getting trampled. I don't know when to stop when I see no. I can't hold back, attack, respond with raw. I don't know when to stop when I see no. I can't hold back, attack, respond with raw. I don't know when to stop when I see no. I can't hold back, attack, respond with raw. I don't know when to stop when I see no. Can you see that? You see the door. What? You think you can just step it off the street? If you don't get the bringing, you don't get the link. That's why some people talk when they really need to think clearly. Like leap years don't come yearly. Our camp is truly one of a kind, mean and sincerely. For real, you know that you should know by now. You see it started all already, you should tell by now. Exact, got satisfied friends around track who've already started planning when to set the counteract. It's been ready for years, but see it's all about timing. You can't expect to reach the top without a little climbing. It makes sense, you can't hold back with gate fence. You look tense, I move on with careful accent and stand tall. Don't wanna reach one, but reach all. Got the feeling that you heard already, cause we heard core. Coming down, new sound, you should be thankful. 30 riffs, 30 beats, and 30 samples. Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel. Front rows, back rows, getting trampled. Coming down.
From the LP, In the Mode.
30 riffs, 30 beats, 30
yeah, that's Dirty Beats.
Sell our shows, take the money, then we cancel.
Yeah. So, Mr. Dynamite.
Yo, Mr. Groove.
Mr. Dynamite. You've been featured on this album a hell of a lot.
True.
It's long overdue. Long overdue. I didn't realise. Well, I knew about your skills because I told you about it that time I heard you on Kiss.
Yeah, a little hip hop.
I know about your skills.
All
so
right.
when's your album due?
I'm working on it, man.
Yeah, I know you are, man.
I'm working on it. You know, optimistically, I would really like to drop it the latter part of next year. Realistically, it might even be early 2002.
Right.
But I'm working on it. That's the main thing. I've got some hot tracks bouncing off already. You know what I mean? I'm working with my family. I'm working with myself. I'm working with everybody. I'm working.
Yeah.
It's time for works. You can hear it on In the Mode.
It's not like you haven't got any producers to work with.
It's true. I'm surrounded by talented individuals.
You're surrounded by it, man.
Do you know what I mean? And that's great. That's the way the family is, you know?
I'm telling you, man. So, what was I saying? I was going to ask you something really, really... Sugar. I can't even remember what I was going to ask you. It's just gone from me. It's just on my head, man. Anyway,
it's alright, Groove, man. Next time. It's not a problem. Email me, man.
Yeah, what I want to ask you, I remember now. You guys are always constantly touring, DJing, and whatnot. You know, doing interviews, press. Where'd you get the time to make music?
That's the balance that you've got to achieve, man. That's the balance.
Do you work when you're away from home?
Yeah, I think I think over the last 4 years, my mic's good now. Okay, that's nice. I think over the last 3-4 years we've been working out, about the sound. We're producers. We're now working on the road. We're recording in sound check. We're recording in all the little spaces when we're in the hotel rooms. We're sitting down. We've got a laptop. We've got Pro Tools. We've got all the bits that we need. Me and Sov made a tune in Germany in a laundrette. and that's no joke. That's no joke. We started a project called Big Noise, which we're going to release sometime in the next 15 to 20 years. I don't know, but but we're working all the while, and I think it's those times when you're away and you haven't got access to your equipment, that's where your ideas come, and you kind of lose all that inspiration. But now we've learned that we're not wasting the inspiration. We're sitting on the bus, we're programming. We're in the laundrette, we're programming. We're at dinner tables, we're programming. So I think now we're starting to be able to make the music today and release it tomorrow. I think that's the goals of Full Cycle. What we're trying to do, we're trying to build a label up so we've got all the back catalogue of music out and on the streets now. And now we're trying to bring it forward. And I think part of the problem is that with a small independent record label, you have to have the financial backing to be able to keep doing it yourself. I think half the reason why it hasn't exploded into a new pop phenomenon, which a lot of people expected, because people wanted to keep the labels for themselves. I know that myself and Ram and Virus and Dillinger and all the man them. I know all of the man them they don't want to sell their label.
We don't keep that.
You know what I mean? And I think that's half the struggle, is that we are still doing it all financially by ourselves. We've got no major record backing. You know what I mean? So we're not going to get into all the major magazines and get all the reviews that we want.
Because people don't realise getting a lot of those magazines, so you've got to be paying money.
I think for the music to survive, I think that the small independent record labels have to have the backing of the. You can go and download from Napster if you like, but by doing that, the artists and the labels are going to suffer. That's the bottom line for me. Do you know what I mean? You can download Roni Size 180 of my tracks, off Napster. Do you know what I mean? And that money.
I was looking at that, and I was looking at a couple of my things that. They've not even been finished from my album yet, so I don't even know how they managed to get access to them.
And, I think they've got a positive aspect to what they're trying to do, but what's happened as well, I think, for a lot of small labels, they're going to fade away because, I think that they need the support of the record buyers, because that's how I pay my artists. That's how we to be able to buy equipment, to be able to make the music. Once that stops, then we're in trouble.
Truly.
So I don't know. I'm just talking issues with you. I agree.
Boy, Ronnie, if you don't talk them, nobody ain't gonna know about them.
That's right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we and you will sit down. When the mic's off, we'll sit down and we'll talk about things like that.
For real.
But the general public ain't going to get the grip of that. So, they're still going to hit Napster tonight. 12 o'clock tonight, they'll be on Napster trying to download your stuff again.
You know what? But they're doing it anyway. But it's, I don't particularly mind it. I just think that Napster should have, looked out for a lot of the small independent record labels.
Well, the way they should have done it, if they was going to do something like that, they should have made it a thing where they limit the time of what you can download, which would be a better idea, because at the end of the day, if you can only load down a minute and a half, 2 minutes of a record, then you get the actual feel of the record. If you're really feeling the record, then you're going to want to go and get the real thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
I don't know. And I think that just by us being a part of the major record label industry, part of the machine, that's what I call it, we've learned a lot about being a part of the machine, especially being with Talkin Loud and Paul Martin and Giles Peterson. And, even all the management and all the people in the record label. And they're the people that have believed in our record. And that have believed in the mode.
And showed you love,
and believed in new forms. And those are the people who have said, we believe in you. If the shop floor does not believe in you, then you're going to have issues. Right? But once you have the support of the people that are, working your music, I think then, you learn a lot easier. I think a lot of people out there have had, hard times in the majors. I don't know, the stories, but I just think once you've got the right people involved in what you're doing,
I know exactly.
That's a bonus, and that's what we've got. That's why I have to big, Paul Martin and Giles and Talkin Loud and everyone down there. You know what I mean? I take my hat off to you guys because we're doing something which is, is different.
It's not the norm.
It's different, but on a worldwide basis, this thing is massive. You go to America, you've got scenes that are bigger than Bristol scene. You know what I mean? You go to Brazil. I played in front of 10, 15,000 people in Brazil.
That's right.
They knew the words to Ultra Obscene, every word.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They're singing it back to me. I didn't even have to play the record. I'll just stand there. You know what I mean? You got all parts of Europe.
Yeah, because half the problem is when you're in Britain doesn't want to really look at you, and that doesn't make sense to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Never has done. They don't want to back what's British. Which is
Groove. A lot of people said that we when we came back, they said one word to me. They said, Ronnie, was you under pressure? I goes, you know what? you know, we're lucky to be in this kind of this pressure, and that's why I'm just building up to the next tune, man. It's called Lucky Pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it says a lot about, you know, we're tired, but we're still going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're working it, but we're still, you know, we're still going. We're gonna get to where we're going. Doesn't matter what it's gonna take, because we know that we're fortunate to be in this position.
Yeah, that's
you know what I
great.
mean? It's lucky. It's lucky pressure.
Yeah, that's good, man. Let's play that. If you just looked on, it's Radio 1 with me, Grooverider, operating between 97 and 99 FM. And right now we are in the mode with the Full Cycle crew, aka DJ Suv, Roni Size, DJ Di, MC Dynamite, not forgetting Roni Size. So guys, you know, on this album, You featured a few artists, namely Zach De La Rocca of Raging Machine.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Roselle.
Yep.
Mr. Beatbox himself, king of the beatboxes.
For real.
No denying that.
Godfather of Noise.
And one of the best rappers you'll ever find, you know, best rapper I've heard in the last 10, 15 years, man. One of them. Method Man.
That's right.
And what was it like? My girlfriend really wants to know because she's a real Method Man freak. Don't get me wrong, man. She's probably his worst stalker.
We got on a plane, right, and we had to go through a storm all the way to Seattle. And it wasn't until he got on the mic, you know, that we realised, you know what, we've got meth. And it was just a great experience to be in the studio with the Woo itself. Redman came down, really, myself, Crust, D-Product was there, and we kind of just all in the studio, and the vibe was great, you know. And, you know, people want to flow on this music. You can go all over the world. People just, they want to flip it. They want to do something different. You can tell that by having, you know, Rage Against the Machine on there. We've got Wu-Tang. You know, we did a show here in what was it, Home, about last year.
Carnival.
Can't remember, yeah, Carnival. And he happened to come down and we performed the whole track. And just for that one moment alone was just, for me, the maddest experience. And, you know, Zach is, you know, he's massive in his own right. People who know about Zach know that he can flow, he's got hip-hop in him, he's got his rock. And he's got issues as well. He's got, you know, he's got this big political agenda which he's, you know, always on point about. So, you know, and Rizal, you know, the Godfather of Noise, man. Hopefully, next year we're going to be doing a tour, and he's going to be on the tour. Right. And also we're going to have Kenny Dope.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And also, if Goldie's interested, we'd love to have him on the bill as well, man. You know, as well as having all the boys like Jumpy Jack Frost and Brian G. We want to do this show, but Rizal, you know, what can I say, man? You know, he's doing that his own interpretation live from his mouth. Man, you know, straight out his mouth. No, you know, just a bit of EQ. That's it.
Right. Just comes with these things.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah. Well, chaps, I gotta say thanks for coming in, man. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna hit a little DJ sub mix, and then we're gonna do a little competition thing. But from me to you, it's all love, you know. It's always all love, you know. So like, you know. Thanks for coming in, Dive. Thanks for having us, Groove.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Ryder. Always a pleasure.
DJ Crust, we're probably smoking a big one round the back there. Thanks a lot for coming in, and you know, it's very rarely I get to see you five of you in one place, man. Very rare.
You know what? You know, we need to do this again, and to have a
the next time you want to tell me about a project that you've got, just bring the mans in, please. Just bring the mans. Do you get what I'm saying? Which you'll probably be back in 2 weeks' time because you lot are always working.
I got my bed outside, man.
You guys are always working. I've got to say thanks to Rachel for organising everything, hooking it all up. Do you know what I mean? Got to show us some love. But anyway, Sav, you ready? Let it go, bruv. Let it go.
we are, you and me, at our destination finally. Always knew we'd meet again. Always knew we'd get there in the end. We've got so far, scared like this. Because of that, we're still here. Got to keep giving more. Got to forgiving, give it all. Got to keep living, giving more. Got to forgiving, I'm giving you more. Take my hand, let's go in. It's time to start again from the beginning. It's not hard, always win. Deep inside you got it breathing. Is this safe? Wait and see. It is what it's supposed to be. Communicate, you and me. After all, it's ABC. I remember you. Do you remember me? Maybe we've come so far, still got tears. Because of that, we're still here.
the game of death.
Gotta say many thanks to DJ Suv for providing tonight's little mix down. Gotta say many thanks to Full Cycle for representing tonight's show. It's a world premiere, world exclusive. Nowhere we'll see 5 of those together. Don't know if they will in the future either, because it's so hard to get them in. It's a tight thing. Anyway, we've still got the Full Cycle competition, which MC Dynamite is going to take care of right now.
Yeah,
so just take it away, dude.
Thank you for the introduction. I'll step over your toes there, Groove.
Thank you, sir.
Like you're saying, a limited edition show, I do believe. Limited edition show.
Pre-release, Dread.
You know what I mean? So we got some stuff to give away. We got like a brand new this Full Cycle Part 2 album presented by Die. We're giving that away. We got a 12-inch single of Real Time. We've also got a signed album of In the Mode, the Represent, signed by all the members. Obviously, we're going to give that away. And we're also going to get some more of these Full Cycle albums on CD for you. So we just got like 3 questions, I suppose, and we're just going to give them away.
Roll them out, man.
You know. Easy. The first question, what was the first release ever on Full Cycle? What was the first release ever on V Recordings? And who are the bosses of V?
Right. So can you just spot that again, just in case I didn't
Question 1, what was the first release on Full Cycle? Question 2, what was the first release on V Recordings? And question 3, who are the bosses of V Recordings?
Right.
That ain't too difficult. That's going to be easy.
No, that's deep. It's still deep. It's still quite deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd have to go and...
You got to dig in the crates.
What? DITC, Dread?
You know.
So, like, could you check out the address?
The address is the Full Cycle Competition, Radio 1, London, W1N40J. And you can do it on the website, Grooverider at bbc.co.uk. You should be saying that, man. What am I saying
can't
that
be
for?
bothered with all that, man. Just look at what I'm doing, man. I'm just holding a piece of paper, feet up. I'm just here. You lot are just taking control, and that's all good by me. Do you get what I'm saying?
All right.
It's all love.
It's the Full Cycle limited edition show. I want to talk about New Year's Eve real quick.
Yeah.
For those of the people that are going to be in Bristol, we're going to be doing 2 things on Bristol. We're going to do a live Represent show, which is in Queen Square. It's going to be totally free. Come along, check it out. Open air, great. Represent and some other acts in Bristol. Also, then we're going to move over to Creation. For all those people who know Creation, I think it's on Baldwin Street, where we're going to have Mushroom, DJ Rob, Ronnie Size, Crust, Jumper Jack Frost, Surf, Optical, Ed Rush, Fierce, Daisy Surge, Smith and Mighty, Flynn and Flora, Skits, Hip Hop, Risky, Style, Dig, Steve Product, myself, Dynamite, Kels, Onally, Retna, Sweet Pea. It's an amazing lineup.
Yeah,
Come
definitely.
down. You know, it's going to be fun. It's New Year's Eve. What can I say? You know?
All I can say is better get your ticket early. That's all I can say. So where's that first event taking place again?
The first event is Queen Square. That's the live thing, the free thing.
It's an outdoor thing.
That's an outdoor thing, yeah. Represent live show.
You know, anybody can turn up.
Anybody can come for that one. Bring,
that's all love. That's all love.
Smuggle a little bottle of brandy under your jacket. You're tidy.
Little chillers.
Yeah.
Little chillers one.
Yeah, because it's going to be nippy, that one. It's going to be a nippy one.
December 31st. It's going to be real nippy out there. Real ugly. It's going to get real ugly on the stage.
Real ugly, boy. So just come equipped. That's all we're saying.
Okay, so Dynamite, thanks a lot for coming in with the rest of the guys. And man, all I can say is all love here, man. You know what I mean? Anytime you lot are ready, just come and kick down my door. That's all I can say. Do you know what I mean? Anytime you lot are ready.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, always.
Anyway, it's about time we hit that mighty 5 rollers. So, Andy, take it away, please, sir.
Fabio and Grooverider, top 5 tunes of the week. Number 5.
5 this week, Ed Rush and Optical with The Creeps, the LP sampler on Virus. Number 4 this week, taken from the forthcoming album, it's Dillinger with Nasty Ways on Valve. Number 3 this week, Total Science with Get It On, with the Flip Alter States on 31 Records. This week, the Ram Raiders with part 2, various arts on Ram.
Fabio and Grooverider, top 5 tunes of the week. Number 1.
At number one this week, a tune that defines gangster. Deadline by Digital on 31 Records. Something that me and Fabio have been killing for the last, I don't even know, 8 months. It's well overdue. Digital is back at the top of the chart this week. at number 1 this week, Digital. With Deadline on 31 Records. Got a big up Digital, also Doc Scott. And this week's chart has been compiled by all the UK record shops. So I've got to say many thanks to those guys for helping us out this week. And the chart will be back next week with Fabio. But let's get into 6 of the best. That tells you about the 6 best club nights to check out this week. Science at the Galleries, Smallbrook, Queensway in Birmingham. Some monthly events. Sees Andy C, JB and Spice. Between 9 and 2. Doesn't say what day it is, but, you know. When I think about it, oh yeah, right, yeah. Doesn't actually say what day it is, but you got to keep your ear to the ground and look for a flyer. Chrome at the Stanley Theatre in Liverpool. Sees Accidental Heroes, Cy Smith, Ecstasy, Andy Mack and MC Sass on the 15th of December, alongside DJ SS on that night. Deck Effects at Mass in Brixton sees Ed Rush Bailey, Jumping Jack Frost and the Amon Brothers, alongside Kane on the 15th of December. Meltdown at the Beach, Kings Road, Archers, Brighton, between 9 and 3. Third Friday in every month. This month sees Renegade Hardware Tour, Brucky Randall, Usual Suspects, Loxy, alongside MCs Verse and Darrison. Life at the Lakota in Bristol on the 15th of December sees the Moving Shadow Tour night with the Easy Rollers, Dakota, Freestylers Live, Bad Company, Shimon, Breakbeat Heroes and MC Jakes, alongside Tenafly and Styx. And finally, Rumble at the Waterfront in Norwich on the 15th of December sees Hype, Andy C, what am I talking about? Hype, Ed Rush, Brucky, Nicky Black Market and Det. For more info on that one, 07931 166 077.
The soundtrack to the weekend. Fabio Grooverider exclusively on Radio
1. You know when you've got a piece of paper in your hand and you're looking at a piece of paper but you know you're not actually reading it? It's really weird. Anyway, don't worry about it. We've got 1 minute left. I've just stuck my fingers up because I'm not having it. But I've got to say many thanks to Full Cycle for appearing tonight. It's been an honour and a pleasure. Fabio being back in the chair next Friday between 2 and 4. And I'll be back in a fortnight. So until then, I've got to see you later. So, adios.
Welcome to
Vicky Marsden.
Your Selection.
Spinning
Welcome to Saturday Early Breakfast. How are you this morning? It's Vicky on Radio 1, just coming up for about 4:10. Daft Punk, One More Time, Planet Funk, Chase the Sun. Coming up this morning then, we've got not one, but 2 records of the week for you. Not only do I get to play my own, but I also get to play Scott Mills. And both of them rock in complete